Hey guys, it's Courtney and I am coming at you as the finale of my decluttering series with my use it or lose it big clump of stuff. I'm going to go through and let you know what I'm actually keeping and what I'm getting rid of. I have like a bunch of notes, so we're going to go through it. Hopefully it is fast. I don't think it's going to be fast because there's a lot of things. So grab a snack, get some tea, get some coffee, get a cookie, whatever you feel. And we're going to get into this. So I gotta pull everything out. 1 second. Alright, so let's get started. The first couple things I have to find. They're buried in this little box. I didn't plan this well at all. So we're just gonna start with nail polish. So we're gonna kind of go in like backwards order of how I decluttered my makeup, but it's gonna be okay. So the first one is the Pure Ice Polish in Cheatin, and if you guys could see, it's just literally glitter. I am decluttering this one because it is all glitter and there's no color at all. It also has like really little glitter payoff, and I don't have time to do 30 coats of glitter, so getting rid of that. The other Pure Ice one is this purple one right here in No Means No, and this one is actually really similar to a Wet n Wild one that I have right here in Thrift Store or Thriftaholic. And so I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't like the formula that much. What else? The last Pure Ice one is this blue one, which I actually have on my nails right now. It's in French Kiss, and I am keeping this one because it's really unique and I don't have any colors like this. Plus, I like how it looks on my nails, so keeping that. I am also keeping the No Name Weird Glitter Halloween blue one that I have. I have it on like my accent nails, and it's just a really pretty glitter polish that I don't want to give up, so keeping that one as well. The other glitter one that I am giving up is this Milani gold one, and it's, again, with the glitter, like it's too much work, there's not enough payoff, blah, blah, blah. Getting rid of it. These next two I am getting rid of. Oh, no, I'm not. That's a lie. This is a LA Colors glitter polish in Cutie, and it has blue, white, pink, and purple glitter in here. And it looks super cute as like an over spray of glitter, like a top coat. And I like it a lot. So I'm keeping that one. I also have a Maybelline one in... Which one is this? Purple Possibilities. This is too sheer. It takes forever to build up color. It also dries really matte, so it's not shiny, and that bothers me. I don't know why. I don't like the finish of it, so I am getting rid of this. The last polish is this Essie polish in Armed and Ready. It's like a metallic-y green sort of color. This kind of has a weird wear time, but I do really like the color, so I am going to keep it. So there you go. So that's all my polishes, and we're going to go into eyeshadows now, I do believe. So for eyeshadows, the first one is this Wet n Wild Quintet. I don't know, it's got 5 pans in it, and it's in Metropolitan Nights, and this just does not have any color payoff. I just really don't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. I have other ones that I hauled that you guys can check out in a Dollar Tree haul if you want, but this one had like no pigment, and it bugged me, so I'm getting rid of it. I had 3 different e.l.f. Quads, and I'm actually keeping all of these, I think. Let me double check. This purple one is, you just have to use it, like, carefully because it kind of gets everywhere and it's really powdery, but I do really like the colors in that one. This is Matte for Plum, and I do like this one as well. The gray in this one works really good as a transition color. I got a ton of compliments on it when I wore it to work in the last couple of weeks when I was trying it out, so definitely going to hang on to that. And then this is matte or natural matte, and this just has neutral shades, and it was just really pretty as well, so I'm keeping that. Plus e.l.f. is cruelty free, and I like their shadows, so getting do. The next one is this NYC Individual Eyes for Green Eyes in Soho Grand, and this has a bunch of purples in it, which are super pretty. And I do believe I'm keeping this one. I have to find it in my little list here. I am keeping this one. I do really like it. I want to play with it more. Some of the shimmer, like this light shade is actually a shimmer shade. It has like glitter in it. So that one I don't really like. But the other ones I do like a lot. So keeping it. I have two of the Maybelline palettes in here. I have the Blush Nudes and the Rock Nudes. So if you guys have kind of been hanging around, this Blush Nudes palette I really don't like, except for this shade right here. It's a really pretty transition shade. So I might just depot that shade and get rid of the rest, but I'm not really sure. So I am getting rid of this palette. But the Rock Nudes palette I actually really like, and it's really versatile. I feel like you can make a lot of looks with this because there's a lot of shimmers and dark colors and pretty colors. So this one I am keeping to kind of mess with a little bit more. I had 4 of my Milani Bella eyeshadows in here, and I was really on the fence about these, but I am going to keep them and mess with them some more. I just need to work with them, I think, a little bit more. But I do like these. So the next thing that's on my list is my Maybelline Master Contour Kit, and this is in light, I believe. It's the lightest shade I could find in this. I don't know. But I am keeping this just to use it up because the contour color is really pretty. The blush is kind of intense, but you can kind of blend it out. And then the highlight's really subtle. So the highlight I don't reach for very often. But the other two I can live with, and I like the contour a lot. So I'm going to keep it and use it up. I also had a Wet n Wild Fergie bronzer in there in Carnival in Rio. And this was the one that was really orange, and I think I'm going to keep this one and just use it only in summer because I can't really pull this off in the winter time. It's not going to work. So we're going to hang on to that one to use more in summer. Maybe I'll actually get a tan. That would be a miracle. And the next thing was this Wet n Wild Mega Glow stick, and I am going to just put this, I believe, in my project pan and just try to get rid of it. But I am working through an e.l.f. stick, so this will probably be in next year's project pan. Because they're basically the same thing. So, there you go. I kind of regret buying this, but it does work really well and it looks really pretty on the skin, so I do want to use it up. I had my e.l.f. Baked Blush Gems highlighter in here, and if you guys watched my unfavorites video, favorites and unfavorites, it was in there. This only works with your fingers. It does not work with a brush for me, and I am keeping it to pan, I believe, so I just kind of want to get rid of it because the color is pretty. I don't know. It's a problem. I have a problem. The next product is also from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. blush in Pink Passion, and it's hella bright. I am going to keep this just from cosplay because I have a couple people that have like really pink cheeks that would look really good with this. So I do want to keep it for that. And the formula is really good on those. It's not really my color. I also have a Malibu Glitz Rose Blush in Mauve, and this is really, really pretty on the cheeks and on the eyes. It's like an eyeshadow, so I definitely want to hang on to that. I just hadn't used it yet, which is why it was in this pile. What else? The next thing that I'm grabbing is this L'Oreal Superstar Eyeliner, and this was like a confused for me. Like, I think I'm going to just try to use it up because it has a weird shaped brush, if you guys can see that. And so it's kind of hard to make wings, and it's kind of hard to actually like line your eyes evenly. But I am going to try to use this up, so it'll probably be in my project pan for next year as well, you know. So now we're moving on to lip products, which is the last segment of this use it or lose it. And this eyelash is like really bugging me. It like wouldn't go on, and now it's really crooked, and that's all I'm looking at, so I'm really sorry. So the first thing I am grabbing out of here, actually let me dump this out. Oh. Okay. The first one on my list is the Wet n Wild Fergie in Transcendence. This is a really pretty nude color. It's literally my perfect nude. I had this in my favorites video. I'm obsessed with this. I'm keeping it 100%. The next thing on my list is the lipstick in Fergie Daily, which is this one, and it's a really light nude. Like, they look really similar, actually, when they're swatched next to each other, but this one's more white-based, and it doesn't really work as an all over lip color for me, but it does work really well as like an inner lip highlight kind of thing, like an ombre effect. Let's see what else is on here. The e.l.f. Lip Stain in Heartbreaker is this color, and this is a declutter for me. I also got rid of my full one. It's a pretty color, but it makes your lips really dry. It just doesn't look good after like a couple hours, and I don't have time for that, so I'm getting rid of this. I am also getting rid of my e.l.f. lip liner and blending brush duo. This is in Natural Pink, I think. Nude Pink. And I have other liners I like better. This one doesn't really show up, and I don't have time for that. So, again, getting rid of it. I am also getting rid of this e.l.f. matte lipstick. It's in Hot Commodity, and it's a bright fluorescent pink, and it just leaves a ring around the outside of your lips and fades away everywhere else. The shade doesn't really work for my skin tone, and I don't like it, so I'm just getting rid of it. I also have the matte lip in Rich Red. I'm getting rid of this as well. This is nothing against e.l.f. I just don't like this shade of red on me. I really just don't like it, and I don't like this formula a lot, so getting rid of that too. Next is my Ofra long wearing liquid lipstick in Laguna Beach. This is a question mark for me because I love Ofra lipsticks. They're so comfortable. They last a really long time, but they leave like a weird ring on the inside of my lips, so I don't know. I'm going to have to fix that or figure out how to fix it, but I do want to hang on to this one a little bit longer. The other one that's kind of a question mark was my Maybelline Forever Metallics in Blush Beams. I want to like swatch this for you guys. Do it over here. It is super pretty, super metallic. It's really pretty as like an inner highlight again. Same with the brown one in Cocoa Lights. Like, look how beautiful that is. This one you do kind of have to, or these both actually, you have to kind of use with the lip brush because they are a little bit streaky. But they are so beautiful when they're on. Like, for real. The next one is an Ulta Lip Cream in Stirring. It's this one, and it's just a really pretty dark red color. It's gorgeous. I like the brush. It does come off, but if you blot it a couple times, it stops coming off and it stays for a long time. So I love this one. I also love the other one I have in Elusive, which is this really pretty dark purple color. Like, hey, how are you? Vamp it up much? So I love this color. It's super pretty. Keeping it forever. I have the NYC Matte Expert Last in NoHo Nude. This one I am getting rid of. It is just too nude for me. Like, the color doesn't work with my skin tone, and it smells like cherries, and that kind of weirds me out. I don't know. But I'm getting rid of that one. But I am keeping the red one in that shade. This is in Riverdale Matte Red. And this red one is just like a true Hollywood red. It's really pretty, and I dig it. Because I kind of got rid of a lot of my reds, so I wanted to keep that one because it looks really good on. What is next? The Maybelline Super Away Longwear Lip Color Remover. This is awesome. I finally figured out how to use it. I love it a lot. Keeping that. I also have my Santee Matte Crayon in pink, and it is super highlightery pink. Pinky purple, and it's really similar to this Maybelline one I decluttered, or was trying to declutter but couldn't find one that was similar. So the Maybelline one is underneath it. So the Maybelline one is more pink. Like, I gotcha. But then these Milani ones are also really similar. This pink one, not so much. This pink one's like highlighter pink, and I'm getting rid of that. It's in Fiery Coral. Like, I've never worn this. I can't do it. This one is in Pink Rave, and this is the one I believe is really, really similar to that Maybelline one. It's a little more opaque, but the Maybelline one builds up so pretty on the lips. I literally can't. And I'm getting rid of all three of the Milani ones, including this Fiery Coral one, or what? This is the Violet Addict ones. And this one is more similar to the Maybelline one. It's the bottom one. But these just slide around a lot. I don't like them. I never use them. I don't know. I also have the other Santee matte crayon, and it's in purple. But this one is really, really sheer on the lips. On my arm, it looks great. But on the lips, it's just too sheer, so I'm getting rid of that. And I'm keeping the pink one, and I am going to keep this Maybelline one because they're not really the same, and I really am obsessed with this color. So I want to find one that's similar, but cruelty-free, obviously. So now that my arms are covered in stuff, I am going to wash those off when I'm done talking to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my wrap-up of my Use It or Lose It, my decluttering series. It feels so good to declutter. If you guys have decluttering series on your channel, please let me know. I'd love to watch them. I am like kind of obsessed with them right now. If you guys didn't notice when I was like decluttering one, I kind of mentioned it a couple times. But I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend whenever you're watching this. My alarm's going off in the other room. I have to go turn that off. Hold on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Check out the rest of my declutter down below, and I will talk to you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone.